Everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Love your comments, love your questions, keep them coming. One of my beautiful viewers has asked me to look at the relevance of the Southern Cross and to where it is pointing, etc. I'll get to that shortly. I love the alternate readings. Give me some ideas if you want. Just as a little bit that I want to go on with today. Yes, I did get that wrong. There are four female justices on the SCOTUS. I really get sorry, the light's changing. Welcome to autumn in Australia. Um, Four female justices. I really get a feeling that the four female justices will vote against immunity, and I actually get the feeling that Kavanaugh is going to vote with them. So that's five voting against immunity. I get that there were three that will vote for immunity. We've got Gorsuch, Thomas, and whoever another one is. And I get the feeling that Roberts is actually going to not vote because his vote is not necessary and he's not wanting to affiliate himself one way or the other, as odd as that sounds. For those that love my hair, I'm going for a haircut today. You might think I look fine in the morning, but by afternoon I look like a dandelion. So I am definitely going for a trim today. What else have we got? Oh, Trump media shares down to $34. Yeah, down from a high of 71. So less than half of what they were merely 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they'll keep dropping. It's wiped billions off the paper value for Trump. Now, overnight, Zelensky, during an interview, said he would listen to Trump's ideas if he was elected regarding peace by ceding land to Russia. Yeah, as I read that, I heard the silent part about what Zelensky would then say to Trump in regards to that suggestion. Biden's impeachment is going to the Senate. I'm not going to have a look at that. It's not going to pass the Senate. I would really, really love for it to basically be tossed out straight up. Now, what I do want to have a look at using my runic tarot is I'm going to have a look at the Arizona ruling because this is the deck that they deserve. Arizona. Okay, what's happened is the Arizona Supreme Court has ruled that they will abide by what was it, 1864 law. Yeah, let's just take Arizona back 160 years. An 1864 ruling that went through the government there when Arizona wasn't even a state. It was a territory. It was it was a Civil War era vote banning all abortion except for in life-saving circumstances for the mother. And that can be a grey area as well. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we've got Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, and Arizona. Whew, holy crumbs. So yeah, it is. As I split the deck, oh boy, oh boy. However, they are being seen. They are being seen, but it was a ruling. Is that up the right way? No, I had it upside down. It was a legal ruling that came out and literally blood on the ruling. So I just want to see how this is going to go. Trust me, if I was in any of those states as a woman, regardless of how supportive my man would be, I would be saying, no, no, it's not on. Because even I would hate to be ending up with an ectopic pregnancy or anything of the likes or an eclampsia pregnancy where it is life threatening, but good luck with finding a doctor. And then if you tried to leave the state for it, it would just end up in an absolute mess. So let's have a look. How is this? ruling, got this leapt out, the Two of Wands. It is part of a bigger plan. Part of a bigger plan that they are looking into. This is really about. I am so drawn to the fact that they are actually considering removing women's right to vote. Is what I'm getting. Is what I'm being told. If you hear my voice, the gruff one is Master. The gentle voice is Narine. Okay, let's have a look. Show me how this ruling is going to play out. How this ruling, I'm just feeling sick to my stomach about this. What flipped over there? Okay. Oh, and what showed up while I pulled that? Here it is again. Oh, the devil. It's just devil energy. It is let us. It's not representing. It is ruling. We saw in Ohio that the people voted overwhelmingly to allow women to have their reproductive rights. That an abortion should be part of that, and then the state government thereon in has been desperately attempting to overrule that vote. Just, how's it going to play out? How is this going to play out? Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. First card out, right? First card out was this one. Emotionally overwhelming. Yes, there is an emotional overwhelming in regards to this, whether it's protest in the street or protest at the ballot box. It's a holy F moment, not only for women, but for men that support women as well. 70% of the population do not want this. Oh boy, it's highly emotive. Challenged by full illumination. They have now told you who they are. They have told you who they are, and it cannot be denied. Foundation is the four of swords here. This is health, wounded in retreat, legislation that is literally forcing wounded women to I'm going to say pass away. There's going to be deaths because of this. In the past, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is it's my reaping what you sow, but it's in regard. He's got all these pentacles. I go by the images. I'm drawn to particular decks when I'm asking my guides which decks I should use. They tell me particular decks. He's got all these health pentacles nailed up on the wall. Sword of truth in his hand is pointing downwards. The sword of legislation. This is uh, what I'm really feeling. It to me, it just looks like he's just stabbed it in the ground. This is rule, not legal rule, not representation. Looking over his shoulder, but admiring all these health pentacles that he's nailed to the wall. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Oh, drawn really. I hadn't seen this before. The cup is there. So even though this is the Seven of Pentacles, which is really normally the vine with the withered pentacles on it in regards to health, you've got the overwhelming emotional cup there as well. Sword of truth pointed down, cup there being highlighted. Holy, holy crumbs. Oh, just it. So how's it going to play out? Women are going to rise up and demand. Bring back moderation, balance, the ultimate feminine. They're looking over their shoulder. The light is shining on them. They're in this field of abundance. There is darkness in front. There are obstacles and darkness in front, but do not underestimate the women, and I think they are. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, this is the ruling, the immediate future, the ruling. I think you're going to find your state representatives are going to uphold this ruling. This is literally at the point of the sword restriction. However, there is justice coming externally. Justice. Their actions will have consequences. I don't know if it'll go to the Supreme Court. It may do. The Supreme Court. Oh boy. Which will stay it for a while. But justice is coming internally. Seven of Wands. Now I'm just going to click over here to get these cards a little bit brighter for you, because where is my little mouse? There it is. To try and get these cards brighter for you so that you can see on this card. You've got the dude below there throwing up his arm in defense of the wrath that is being brought down. Absolutely, the wrath that is being brought down in regards to this. The outcome, the hopes and fears. Women feeling desolate, abandoned, having to look after their own health in whatever means they can. And I'm talking backyard jobs with the rusty coat hanger type stuff. This is how they're feeling. Absolutely cast out in the cold. However, they do have the support, contracts, agreements, support. Again, it's Cups energy. The very first card we had was the overwhelming Cups energy. This is now a coming together Cups energy, where in response to these barriers, legislations that have been put up, the Eight of Cups. Again, a lot of emotion energy, but this is very much about under the dragon here, the crusty old dragon is distracted by chewing on the dead wood, and they're going to have their cups literally stolen out from under them. Okay, and movement forward to a new beginning, a new horizon, and victory. Victory for women and for the youth. Bringing about a significant ending. So I think Arizona, significant ending. We've got here naivety, but it's also families. Yeah, in regards to health, locking shields and chucking them out. So I'm going to have a look at because it's all about women, and women will not be tied to the stake. Women will not be tied to the stake by corrupt, indolent, uncaring, unrepresentative, couldn't give a rat's backside about life and rights, and just, ugh, yick, 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 yick. The Wheel of Fortune is coming. We've got the Sword of Truth here, a Sword of Truth cutting through, and a new energy being brought forward. Now, I know it's the King of Wands. Doesn't mean it's a male. It can be the men that stand with women, because the next card is men standing with women in this, finding themselves entrapped by this messaging. But it's a new plan coming forward, a new energy coming forward, a new message coming forward. Holy crumbs, right? Okay, I'm just going to put it out there and say I've messed up big time in Arizona, the legislators in Arizona, in regards to this. I do not know whether the Supreme Court in Arizona, someone mentioned in the comments that they are elected. Oh dear. Are they up for election? Yeah, defiance. Defiance in the face of this betrayal. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's have a look. How is the Emperor is going to face karma that is going to bite them on the bum? Actually, I'm just going to read off. These two were on the top. I'll just have a look and see what the next one's on the top. Independent women are not going to put up with this. Women are not going to put up with this. The rise of the feminine in the face of this patriarchal dictatorship masculine in regards to the rights over their own body. I don't think they're going to realise what they've unleashed. The lies, deceit, betrayal, abuse, you name it, they have been seen. They have been seen. They're going to find themselves isolated in the face of this feminine strength. Now, if I go the other end of the deck, we have desolation, literally abandonment in regards to women's health. Boy, oh boy, have they unleashed it. Have they unleashed? Because this is how women are feeling. They are at the point of the sword in the face of corruption, indolence, couldn't give a about the actual people themselves and the wants of the people. A lot of messaging coming out, bringing an end to this oligarchical rape and pillaging. New start, Biden administration. Women protecting their rights and closing ranks as they toss them out. So I'm just going to say Arizona might find, I'm not even going to say might, I'm going to go out on a big limb here and say Arizona will find itself blue in the next election because boy oh boy, this is they've gone too far here, way too far. So go Arizona. Love it. Take care. Look after yourselves.